not just to beat a team near the top of the table, but the fact that you all did it. What did you say about these?
Yeah, I mean, look, a very respectable side. I have so much respect for them as a team, their staff. They're fantastic people and they're a very good team. So it's very rewarding for us to do it at home and to play in the fashion that we played in tonight. And I think a lot of what we talked about pregame was based around we've worked so hard the past 6 months and have put a lot of work in and have really showcased our identity. So let's stay true to that. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy it. And let's end on a good note from a first half of the season perspective. So I think the players did just that. You can see their energy. You can see their momentum. You can see, again, yet what I talk about pretty consistently, the willingness to do the extra work for each other. But yeah, I mean, it's just getting surpassed by one player and then the next one coming and the next one coming in regards to an identity perspective, I think is really starting to come together so nicely. And I think it's painted its way kind of early on. And I've spoke about it before. We've had glimpses of it. But I think another performance tonight where the majority of it was lived in our identity. So very proud of the group.
Frustrating to go into a month-long break. Well, or nice to take a break.
Yeah, no, I think, look, it's a nice opportunity. I'm a big fan of an opportunity to step away. Obviously, the international ones that will go on and continue playing, just to reflect on it. It gives you the opportunity to just really help you remember why you love the game. So I think it'll be nice for everyone. Everyone's break will look different. But I think it'll be a nice opportunity for us to continue training, continue to push on our identity during this time frame. So yeah, I see it more of where I can as a positive light.
Yeah.
This is the best first half of the season this club's ever had.
Look,
why is that?
Like, this was also something we spoke about pre-game was let's have a response. Let's start off well. Let's start off well because we didn't feel like we did that in Kansas City. And I think the group just ran with it. I think the group knew that we needed a response. The group wanted to respond. And I think that what you saw tonight was a fantastic response from the group. So very pleased.
Best first half of a season.
Oh.
Starting off the season.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. I didn't catch that one word, but sorry. Yeah, I contribute that to commitment. The group's committed. The group believes and the group's committed. Those are the things that you can't teach. You could teach football, you could teach all the intricate details to body shape, blah, blah, blah. But you can't teach people just wanting to play for the city, wanting to play for this club and really feeling like, again, that identity is very flourished within the group.
It feels like the team's finally finding consistency that they've been lacking, where they would have good moments, then kind of drop off and come back. Like, this game seemed pretty solid. Maybe definitely the best home game they've played all year, but one of the most solid games they've played. What do you contribute, or what do you attribute that to?
Yeah, for sure. I think, I think they, I mean, I think they're very bought in. I think the communication, the respect, the trust that we have amongst each other as players and as staff, I think is in such an amazing place. And when you're in that, when we can trust each other, when we can have the conversations on the sideline at halftime, try this, try that, we really think we could still live in the identity, but tweaking these pieces, it's a huge testament to them and their trust for us, and our trust and belief in them. So I think you're just seeing a holistic approach in every way in that sense.
Yeah, to kind of back off that, I noticed in like the last 20 minutes, kind of settled into like a low block.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the high press that we usually do.
Yeah.
A conscious decision. Or...
No. So I think we always discuss momentum. It's a great question. We have closing and chasing strategies, but we always discuss momentum because you never want to take momentum away from players. As soon as you change it, they feel either you're succeeding or you're attacking. So I think for us, it's always based off of momentum. And I always look at them and say, do we feel we have it? We have it. Perfect. Then we're staying. So no, that was a little bit more of just them getting in our half and kind of living in it for a little bit long, kind of pushed us back. And then our chance to get out was a little bit delayed. But yeah, I think heavy legs, tail end of the game, the mentality, the ability to still slide, block shots, block crosses, clear balls off the line to make sure it's a throw in versus a corner. I mean, they worked through and through to every minute today.
Orlando gave you a couple different looks defensively at a couple different times. Were you prepared for that?
Yeah. And I think they, they moved Banda around. They moved some players around to see it where they could cause kind of different threats. And I think the group really honed in on kind of our principles and what we've been teaching from the get-go. And when you can't explain every situation, you can prepare and then you can plan and then you can do in game. But ultimately they have to believe. They have to believe in those situations and scenarios and the ability to solve them with what our principles are. And I think they did a good job at that tonight.
Going into the break, no matter what happens this week, then guaranteed in a playoff spot. How much pressure does that take out?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think you want to go into the break on a high note. You want a good performance. I talk a lot about performance versus result. You talk about the process. I think it continues to create that like fire belly that we have right now and that belief that we have in each other. So I think it's massively important, massively important.